Welcome back to part 2 of the ChatGPT and Google Ads lead generation masterclass, where I uncover different prompts that you can use in order to generate the best results and save you a lot of time without sacrificing quality. In the first part of this series, I uncovered a bunch of different prompts that you could use in order to do research and planning for your Google Ads lead generation marketing campaigns. And in this video, I'm going to uncover 10 different prompts that you can use to your advantage when it comes to ad copywriting and content, because as you're probably very aware of, when it comes to ad copywriting and content within Google Ads, it can take a really long time, especially when it comes to writing different headlines and descriptions, and you probably may have encountered a ton of writer's block. But with the right prompts and using ChatGPT to your advantage, you can pretty much use it as your assistant to really speed up that process without sacrificing quality, and you'll be able to get some really great responsive search ads and content for your landing pages in a shorter amount of time. So let's go ahead and dive in here. The first prompt has to do with writing headlines for Google responsive search ads. So the first prompt is write me 15 headlines in the Google responsive search ad format for a specific type of business. And in this case, I had it write a bunch of headlines for emergency dentist in LA. And I also told it that I wanted to write headlines in an emotional way and also promote a 15% off offer. So here's what ChatGPT came back with. It came back with 15 different headlines. And yes, ChatGPT does know what responsive search ads are, but it does not yet abide by the character limits of responsive search ads. So responsive search ads, the headlines have a 30 character limit. So as you can see, for some of these, it has gone over the 30 character limit. So you want to use this as a starting point. So while there is a limitation here, I will say that ChatGPT does a really great job at writing emotional headlines and promoting the offers as I had asked it to do. And this prompt will really help you brainstorm different headline ideas, as well as different ways to evoke emotion and agitate your ideal customers' pain points. One of the coolest things about ChatGPT is that you can give it a prompt and base it off of a previous prompt that you had asked it to do for you. So this is a prime example. For this prompt, I asked it to write 4 descriptions that go along with the responsive search ad headlines that it provided. So in the last prompt, I asked ChatGPT to write 15 headlines, and now I'm asking it to write 4 descriptions that align with the responsive search ad headlines that it provided. And this is what it came back with. It gave me 4 great responsive search ad descriptions. And of course, I'm going to have to tweak it if it is over character count, but it is a really great starting point. The next prompt has to do with ad extensions, or now called ad assets. And these allow you as the advertiser to take up more real estate in the search results when different people are looking for you, and it allows your ads to be more prominent. So it's a really great way to use ChatGPT in order to help our ads become more prominent and show unique offers. So in this example, for this prompt, I had asked ChatGPT to provide me with 10 call-out extensions or assets for an emergency dentist that offers different services. And I listed out the services here, and this is what ChatGPT came back with. This next prompt has to do with using ChatGPT to write landing page copy. And this prompt is write me some compelling and emotional landing page copy to convince users from my PPC campaign to call or submit a form for my company. And in this case, I used emergency dentist. And this is what it came back with. It came back with a pretty lengthy piece of content that I can take as a starting point and add my own content and make it my own in order to then put on the landing page or website that I will be sending traffic to. So it's pretty detailed list here. And it's great because, as you can see, ChatGPT can sort of help you sell. It can help you be persuasive in your ad copy and content in order to convince users to take action from your landing page. If you're serving more than just the English-speaking market, you can use ChatGPT to your advantage when it comes to translation. And in this example, I'm asking ChatGPT to translate certain headlines for me, and it did just that within seconds. So if you're serving more than just the English-speaking market, ChatGPT can definitely come in handy. But I will say that I want you to be careful and be sure to have a native speaker proofread just in case something gets lost in translation. And ChatGPT, as of today, can only translate to Spanish, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Dutch, Russian, Arabic, Chinese, Japanese, and Korean at this time. So it is a pretty lengthy amount of languages, but it might not cover everything that you may need for your specific ads. Depending on how you like to write your ads, you can use ChatGPT to help you format your ads either to be title cased or sentence cased. And in this example, I just wanted to show you how you can use ChatGPT if you have something in sentence case to then turn it into title casing so that you can use them in headlines or even your descriptions. And a common question that I get from clients is which version performs better, but the only real way to know is to test, because in some industries it's going to vary, but always for headlines you want to keep everything in title casings, but when it comes to descriptions it can go either way. The next prompt that I have for you is give me 2 ad variations in the RSA or responsive search ad format using headlines and descriptions for a specific type of company. And in this case I'm using the emergency dentist in LA as an example, and I'm telling ChatGPT that I want to use these ad variations for an A/B test, and I'm asking it, why would these variations be good to test? And this is what ChatGPT came back with. It gave me ad variation 1 with headlines and descriptions, and then ad variation 2 headlines and descriptions. And then it gave me a reason for why these would be good to test. And it says that these variations are good to test because they highlight different benefits of an emergency dental service offered by a dentist in LA. Variation 1 emphasizes speed and availability of the services, while variation 2 emphasizes expertise and convenience of same-day appointments. So that's great. And just so that you know, when it comes to responsive search ads, you should be testing at least 2 in every ad group so that you know what messaging is resonating with your audience. And ChatGPT will help you come up with these different ad variations, just as I just showed you with this specific prompt, and it will be able to really allow you to do some brainstorming and save you some time when it comes to writing different ads to test. This next prompt has to do with offers, and this prompt is provide me with 5 offer ideas that I can give to new potential patients of an orthodontic clinic. Of course, you want to change that last part to whatever business you're in, and ChatGPT came back with 5 offer ideas for me. And as you can see, this is a very similar idea to the call to action prompt previously, but this specific prompt allows us to generate new compelling offer ideas to test, because you never know what your audience is going to be attracted to then become a lead. So it's definitely worth testing a few different variations, and this is also going to allow you to stand out from the crowd of your competitors, because if you're offering something that's different, that's more valuable than your competitors, you should be able to get more quality leads that come from it. Now we've come to the very last prompt of this video, where I'm going to share my most favorite prompt out of all the different prompts I've shared so far, and this prompt has to do with conversion rate optimization. And here's the prompt. It's give me some ideas for a fully optimized landing page for a specific company, and in this case I'm using an orthodontist in Seattle who's running Google Ads. The goal is to get as many form submissions and phone calls as possible. So what sections would you include on the landing page, and what types of pictures would you include? And ChatGPT came back with a very detailed response with a bunch of different sections it recommends for my landing page, as well as some suggestions here. So it came back with suggestions for headline, call to action, services overview, expertise and experience, testimonials before and after, contact information, location information, special offers, and mobile-friendly design. So ChatGPT can literally tell you how to organize your landing page for the best possible results. Now, note that this prompt is quite detailed, but it gets a very specific response from ChatGPT, and that helps to come up with ways to organize your landing page in the best way possible. Please remember that the more specific you are with ChatGPT, the better answers you will get from it. If you found this this video helpful, I would love it if you can give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell, because in the next video that I put out in this series, I'm going to be uncovering how to use ChatGPT prompts for analytics and reporting for your Google Ads campaigns. I'm going to uncover some really unique prompts that's going to really help you with your workflow, and would really hate for you to miss out on that. So please stay tuned, and feel free to download my free Google Ads resources in the description below, and I'll go ahead and see you in the next video.